Edition of your favorite program on leadership television inside Nigeria. My name is Winifred Webo, and of course, today is Children's Day, and children all over the world are celebrating their day. Of course, today also affords the international community and those in national local communities to acknowledge the presence of children and how awareness should be drawn to their plight, talking about child rights acts. These are some of the issues stakeholders are looking at today while celebrating children all over the world. My name is Winifred Webo once again, and it's a pleasure to be hosting you on today's program. We have five newspapers for review on today's segment of the show, including Nigeria's most influential newspaper, Leadership. Let's go with Leadership newspaper first. Leadership's main headline story says Bandits kill 65, adopt 160 in Katsina, Niger, Kogi. Loot houses, shops, cut away foodstuffs. Demand 1.6 billion naira ransom. Security operatives kill 25 terrorists, lose 4 personnel. I'll take that main headline story once again. Of course, the story above the wraparound on today's Leadership. Bandits kill 65, adopt 160 in Katsina, Niger, Kogi. Loot houses, shops, cut away foodstuffs. Demand 1.6 billion naira ransom. Security operatives kill 25 terrorists, lose 4 personnel. The story runs on page 6 of Leadership, and of course that one takes us to the other cover, main head cover today on Leadership. Like I said earlier on, Leadership has two main covers today. One dead as mosque collapses in Lagos. Former EFCC chairman Lamode dies at 61. And on the business page boss of the paper, Tinubu flags off construction of 15 trillion naira Lagos Calabar Coastal Road. Local government autonomy, court hears case against 36 state governors May 30. No end in sight to Kano Emirate tussle, protests erupt. Sheikh Dahiru Bauchi urges rule of law. Lawyers warn of legal consequences. NSA threatens lawsuit against deputy governor. And the stories beside the main headline story. Bandits Plaza closure. We've lost 7 billion naira in 1 week, according to traders. Children's Day, no child should be born with HIV, NACA. 12 injured in Qatar Airways flight turbulence. Taj Bank records 11.3 billion naira profits before tax. And with that, we move to the page 3 of today, incidentally, it's page 4 of Leadership, and talking about Children's Day. The editorial is on the plight of Nigerian children. The plight of Nigerian children as stand today on Leadership. And with that, we move to the back page where we have Monday column with Dakuku criticized. His writing on 1 year on was above action. May 29 will mark 1 year inauguration of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu in office. Monday column with Dakuku criticized is writing on 1 year on was above action. For more, log on to the website of Leadership newspaper, and also for the continuation of headline stories and inside stories, www.leadership.ng. From Leadership, we move to the Punch newspaper. The Punch main headline story says Kano Emirates tussle. Bayero supporters protest as Sanusi meets district heads. Kano Emirates tussle. Bayero supporters protest as Sanusi meets district heads. Aminu is our emir, protesters insist. Arewa group urges dethroned leader to vacate Kano. Beneath that main headline story, Kogi University mourns as abductors kill 2 students. Minor killed, others injured as excavator hits Lagos mosque. Benue Assembly passes bill for new security outfit today, which takes us to the stories beside the masthead. Children's Day, NUT laments over 20 million out of school kits. Navy unveils 3 ships, 2 helicopters, May 30. Coastal Highway will boost 30 million businesses, Tinubu. President says project will foster trade, tourism, seeks counterpart funding. Federal government suit against 36 governors over local government funds begins. The story is on page 7 of the Punch, and that also concludes the review of front page headlines on Punch newspaper today, Monday, May 27, 2024. For more, log on to the website of the Punch, www.punchng.com. From the Punch, we move to the next paper, that is This Day. This day's main headline story says, Tinubu, today is my day to boast. The deal is done. The dream is realizable. Flags of Lagos Calabar Coastal Highway. Federal government directs sections 3 and 4 of highway to start from Akwa Ibom, Cross River. Virtually commissions design procurement for 1,000 km Sokoto Badagry Highway, 461 km Enugu Abakaliki Ogoja Road, reconstruction of 330 roads, bridges across geopolitical zones. The picture also depicts the main headline story, where we have construction begins on Lagos Calabar Coastal Highway. With that, we move to the stories above the main headline story. Ribado to Kano Deputy Governor, retract your defamatory statement or face legal action. Northern Ruling Council seeks restraints. Bichi Emirate thanks security agencies, judiciary. Above the masthead of this day, Obasanjo, Tinubu's administration yet to find right way to handle economy. Alleges to our president's policies wrongly implemented. Local government autonomy. Supreme Court to hear federal government suit against governors May 30. Is also one of the leading stories in all the previous papers read earlier on. Local government autonomy. Supreme Court to hear federal government suit against governors May 30. From that, we move to the next paper on our main headline today, and that is Vanguard. Vanguard's main headline story today is a fallout of the Vanguard economic discourse. How Nigeria can earn more forex, stabilize Naira by experts. How Nigeria can earn more forex, stabilize Naira by experts. Bold pro-business reforms will enhance dollar supply, Nachima. Leverage national assets to attract dollar inflows, Teriba. Nigeria must earn dollars, have transparent forex market, Rewane. BDCs urge collaboration, fairness from CBN. Forex reforms producing results, Cardoso, CBN governor. Naira in missed performance amidst 42% increase in dollars traded. The main headline story today on Vanguard, following the Vanguard economic discourse held over the weekend. Beneath that, we have federal government drags 36 governors to Supreme Court, seek local government autonomy. Federal government drags 36 governors to Supreme Court, seeks local government autonomy. And in sports, MPFL Rangers remain top after smashing Bayelsa 3-0. Above the masthead of Vanguard, Emiachi protests Rock Kano over Sanusi's reinstatement. Elumelu says UBA will beat recapitalization deadline. Edo Guba, APC government INEC Bika as voters registration begins today. APC accuses INEC of collusion to manipulate exercise. Calls for CVRO postponement. Relocation of INEC office. The story runs on page 6 of Vanguard, and that also concludes the review of Vanguard front headline stories today, May 27, 2024. For more, log on to the website of Vanguard, www.vanguardngr.com. From the Vanguard, we move over to Leadership's sister publication, National Economy. National Economy is a weekly business newspaper on the stable of Leadership Media Group. The main headline story this week says, 17 years after last census, data gaps still hinder Nigeria's proper economic planning. 17 years after last census, data gaps still hinder Nigeria's proper economic planning. Beneath that, deploying AI to achieve seamless data voice connection in Nigeria. And above the masthead of National Economy, Foreign portfolio outflows skyrocket by 237% in first quarter of 2024. Nigerian startups secure 29% of Africa's $15 billion investment over 5 years. These are the headline stories today on the cover of Nigeria's national economy, a weekly business paper on the stable of Leadership Media Group. For more, log on to the website of National Economy, www.nationaleconomy.com. From National Economy, we've come to the end of today's Inside Nigeria, reaching you on Leadership Television. My name is Winifred Ubebo. Once again, unfortunately, our model guest is unavoidably absent on today's show. Look forward to having you same time, same station tomorrow. Here's wishing you a beautiful day. Don't forget to join in for News on the Hour on Leadership Network. See you. Bye.
Thank you for watching. For sponsorship and advert placements, please contact 080-3688-6158. Last Word Leadership Podcast Studio. You have the last word.